Hey YouTube, Paul here with Patek Photography and Gear Reviews. So what I'm doing today is a quick video in response to a viewer's comments, and the question that this guy was asking was related to firing multiple cameras. You want to take pictures of an orchestra or something like that. So here's the deal. Two Nikon D200s. I've got three 603Ns and two 605s, okay, two 605 radio triggers, and I also got a 560 TX. So I'm just going to run through a bunch of things with you so you can see and understand what's what. So first thing I'm going to do is, these triggers are on, and all you need is to run from the left side of the 603 using one of these cables that come with the radio triggers. And if you want to do selfies, this is a great way to do it. So there you can see that I fired the speed light off camera. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the second camera. And I'm going to turn on, this is a 605 this time, but same drill. Let me just take the lens cap off here, get that out of the way. So as long as your 605 is set to the 603 mode, so the two are in sync, and let's just turn off the speed light so you can see that both cameras are going to fire. So there you go, straightforward stuff. So I'm using one trigger to fire both cameras. That's what you can do, okay? Now what you can't do is, if I come over here and press the manual shutter, it fires this camera but not this one. And let's turn the speed light on here. So again, you know, with this radio trigger set up on here, it'll fire this side here, but it won't fire this side. So if you want to fire both cameras remotely, you've got to use the radio trigger to do it. Now I could switch this out. I can take the 605 off and I'll turn it off. I can put another 603 in here. So that's firing both cameras and the speed light. Okay, that's great. Now I can come along and put my 560 TX on and plug my cable into the side. Turn the camera on, and let's turn the speed light off first and turn the 560 on. Okay, so these are on, cameras are on. So both cameras fire. Now I'll turn the speed light on. So both cameras fire and the speed light fires. The advantage now is that I can use this to control the output of this. So that in itself is kind of a step up with it. I mean, I love this 560 TX, it's phenomenal. Now, one question that this guy had was, let me show you, I'll demonstrate. Let's turn this off. Take this off. This fellow had mentioned that he wanted to have a 603 on here and then put a speed light on top and do TTL. I'll just put this on, I'll show you what happens here. The important thing to keep in mind here is that this is a manual speed light. So it's not working on TTL. Everything on this table here, the 605s, the 603s, the 560 speed lights, it's all manual. It's not TTL. So when the speed light was firing here, it's firing based on whatever it is manually set to on the back of the speed light itself. So you would have to manually change it. And you know, I think this guy was thinking that he could mount a 568 on here and have TTL. And you know, you can't do that. You can't mix and match, at least not yet. With Yongnuo, everything that's on the table here, again, it's all manual. So if you're looking for TTL, you're going to have to switch to either the 622 series of radio triggers, or you go to like a Photox Odin setup or something like that. But I hope this helps you. I just wanted to quickly show you, you know, what you can do, what you can't do as far as using the radio triggers to do self-portraits or to fire the cameras remotely. So that's it for this one, guys, and whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe and like us. And if you have any questions like that or comments, you know, you're running into an issue, I can't guarantee I get back to everybody, but I do check the videos often. If something comes up on the Google Plus and I see it, I'll try to respond to it right away. So, you know, thanks again for watching, and we'll be back real soon with another interesting video on photography and gear and all kinds of good stuff. Take it easy.